Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Apparently we have a fish loose. So I caught the fish. Okay, so anyways, Mike manifesting me. All right, we got the Carla quad shot already. Mike manifesting. Okay, I think Mike was the one that was yanking it or something. I don't know. I don't remember the whole scenario of last time. But anyway, we have 4 Carla questions. YouTube users got the double shot. Bardman and Eric, I thank you for your donations. Tracy and Zimmy BRI. Sarah, what's going on? Joan, how you doing? Good to see you on this nice Friday night. And we are ready to go. We are ready to go indeed. All right, Carla's got a whole lot of donations. Let's figure out what they are by using my deck. Let's use my deck of cards right now. We go to the Tarot Tower and we're going to see what we can manifest up. Speaking of manifesting with my deck of cards, if you don't have this, you can get it. Link in the description for the new Waterfall Tarot version 2. Sarah Gustave Torre is not yet ready. It is not quite prepared yet. I need to do the 4K flip through before we throw it out into the midst of the stream. So yeah, tomorrow. Sarah, give me till tomorrow. And then we have it ready. We'll have it ready to go, rocking and rolling. And we're going to find out. So we got the 4 readings. Number 1 is, how is Mike's relationship with their current partner? Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Stars. Going well for Mike. It's not going well for their partner. So I think Mike has the more advantageous position here, no pun intended. And BRA and YouTube user, thank you for your other donations. So Mike is looking at just basically things being pretty good for Mike. So Mike has sort of made the way in this relationship, sort of, done what they needed to do. They have a lot of good things sort of in this relationship. And overall, they're just pretty happy. But the partner, not so much. The partner's kind of frustrated. They don't feel like a lot of things are going their way. They feel like a lot of things are sort of dead ending and whatnot. But 10 of Pentacles says they're doing all right for now. They're just kind of putting up with the partners, just kind of putting up with it, sort of rolling with the punches, no pun intended. And YouTube user Power of the P, thank you for your other donations. Maruta, welcome to the stream as well. So yeah, Mike's having a good time. So Mike, if you're looking for Mike to get out of there, he's not going to do it anytime soon. Got a little 10 of Pentacles thing in there. Now, this is something where it has to go all the way to the end. It's not something you can just cut it off in the middle. It has to go all the way to the end. That's what I'm saying. This star, right? We have to sort of stay in this. We have to drag this out until the, until somebody leaves or whatnot. So other than that, that is kind of where it is at. Now, number 2 question out of the quad shot. Michelle, welcome. Good to see you. Number 2 is, how should I invest my money? Well, as with all things, investing, this is entertainment purposes only. Never invest money based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But now that you've asked, man, it's time to go short-term investments. It really is time for short-term investments. It feels like some of the long-term things just ain't working. Maybe some sector rotation, maybe some short-term investment. I think that's going to be the big-time thing here. Sort of sneaking into the outskirts, getting in the outskirts of the investing realm, and sort of getting a money manager to look at it, or maybe sort of researching things, getting heavy into that. You definitely want this to be well researched, especially if you're going short-term. You want some short-term gains. Maybe you want some sector rotation, whatever you're doing, you definitely want it on a short-term basis. It feels like there's a lot of volatility, the stock market. If you want to put something in there and just leave it for years and years and years, it could be disastrous for you at this point, based upon inflation, the market going everywhere. Reiki, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, a little short-term investing. I definitely need something where you need to get an understanding of what is there and what you need to do. If you're sort of guessing, yeah, you're going to lose quite a bit of money indeed. Knight of Swords, again, points to just quick hits. You want some quick money here. You want some quick money there as far as investing goes. So definitely don't want to do anything long-term for that. So yeah, that is how you should be investing your money, at least according to the cards. Now, what can I do to better myself? All right, make us a little bit better in life. That's what I'm talking about. Neve, welcome. Good to see you. All right, we got Ace, King, and an 8. Ace, King, and an 8. I mean, as far as getting better, communication is your key. You definitely need to be communicating with your guides, communicating with other people. I think like holding back stuff is not going to do you any good at this point. You want to be out there. You want to be very communicative about what I want, how I want it. And I think that's going to be very good for relationships, friendships, and what have you. Ace of Swords says, be sort of do a one-on-one, right? I'm sort of one-on-one with this person. This is sort of my concentration, my focus. I don't think it's going to do you any good if you sort of being all out there. You definitely want to be for pure focused here, right? Ace of Swords, very communicative with the people in my life. King of Wands, man, it is about doing. It is about doing. Even if you can only do a little bit, even if you can only do a little bit, it is about doing, right? You're back to Artistry 101. Move the brush every day, right? Move the brush every day. I think that's the key. I think that's the key here. Do something every day to improve yourself. If you don't do anything, you're never going to be better than you were yesterday. You're always going to be. And then 5 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, man, if I would have just followed T.O.'s advice and just moved the brush or done a little bit every day of whatever it is. If it's playing golf, play a little golf, watch some golf TV, do something and getting out there. If it's painting, if it's a drawing, get out the brush, get out the pencil, and be active with that. You don't have to do hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, but you have to touch something every day and let your body know that you're committed. And after 90 days, there you got to have it. You got to have it. Now, Eight of Wands definitely sort of points back to the movement thing. Don't stay stagnant. You want a movement. You want to be active. I think that is going to be your key. And the last one is Mike manifesting me or something like that. Let's find out manifestation about Mike. Is Mike manifesting you some manifestation stuff? Let's see. What was the exact terminology? Yeah, is Mike manifesting me? I don't know. No, Mike is not manifesting you at all. No, the Ten of Wands says they really don't want to manifest you. They got other things to manifest. I mean, maybe they got a lottery winnings. Maybe they're sort of manifesting this or that, but they're just not manifesting you. King of Cups is a little bit emotional distance from that. Ten of Wands says it's going to be something they're not interested in right now, and it could be something they're not interested in later as well. So they're sort of stuck. They're sort of stuck, and they're just like, nah, I'm not really sure about doing all of that. So I'm going to say no. They are currently not manifesting you. Boo-boo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right, we got a ton of donations. Let's hit them up. YouTube user is back. YouTube user got the double shot tonight. We got a question below. They said we'll go to that. Had a weird dream with my sister and her friends. We're going on vacation while I was crying, and then I saw my auntie give birth to a newborn who turns out to what? Who turns out to something. Let me see the full question. A newborn, it sounds like a wacky dream. It definitely sounds like the wackiest dream ever. Okay, so she's birthing out a genius. What did the dream mean? Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. Okay, the sister friends were going on vacation where you were crying. Let's look at that first. I think you're sort of jealous of the sister at some point, right? I think you have some of the sisters that you're like, I know you love them and they're part of the family. I think you have a little bit of jealousy sometimes. So they get this, they get that. I think some of them get more attention than you do, and you do have a little bit of jealousy sort of harbored in that. So I think that's sort of the sister friends going on vacation. You weren't included. I think you are excluded from some things in the family sometimes, right? They'll do this and you're excluded. You didn't know about it. You're like, what the hell's going on? And I think that's kind of where you're at least in regards to that. Zimmy, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. Because that's what kind of that meant. Boo Boo, thank you for your but thank you for your first donation. Let's see, Temperance card. Man, giving birth to a genius. Temperance card in the Tower. Something big is coming. You know something's big is coming. You knew something big was coming. You still understand that something big is coming. You have a lot of major adjustments in your life, not only relationship, but work. Basically, everything you rely upon to be steady, to be stable is something that you just have is up in the air, right? So it's like, maybe the only car I have breaks down. There's no other rides, and I rely on my car to work, to get groceries, to do, and the car breaking down is just dramatic. I think that's what sort of happened here. Is everything in your life that you rely upon for stability and you kind of rely upon, for being, I don't know, in a stable position is up in the air, and you don't know where the hell it's going to end up. You don't know if you're going to get another job. You don't know about any relationship opportunities or anything like that. So I think that's it. KD, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. We got Veronica. Thank you for your PayPal donation. Appreciate you as well. YouTube user has 19 questions below. Okay. What are my chances? 3 update on benefits employee records. I think you donated twice, but you asked 3 questions, I think. Did you? We got YouTube user question 2 below. Yeah, I think you donated twice, but you got 3 questions. I guess we'll do question number 2. What are my chances of getting the workforce analysis project? I emailed Claire, who's a hiring manager, no response yet. Will 4-month position starts? All right, we're going to go. I mean, KD's here. We're going to go with a Poe. Because the Poe knows about these things. The Poe understands all of that stuff, right? That's what I'm saying. Graduated Andrew. Congratulations. Very nice. Got a little dinner celebration and whatnot. Very nice indeed. Very cool. Congratulations. Okay. Chances of getting this project. The Knight of Swords, it's going to drag on. This is something where they're either not ready, or they're not prepared, or they're just in a mode where they're not quite in sort of a level or a place where they can get things started. So this is going to drag on for a little bit. Knight of Swords being reversed, sort of sitting at the chair, not having a lot of the opportunity, not having sort of what you need to get that done. 5 of Wands, so this is competitive. I think the competitiveness from your job is leaking into all of these other big projects and things like that. So you're the 19,000th person that's emailed them and try to get that. 5 of Wands talks about it being a very competitive thing. 3 of Wands basically says look for something else. Just look for something else with that, right? So just look for something else. And in the meantime, wait, see if they do get a response. 3 of Wands is sort of a big gap, a big hole between you and the project, you and this individual. Nobody wants to sort of cross the line. So you just kind of want to wait. You kind of want to see. You kind of want to see where it's going. Definitely be patient with that. And then I think that's going to be okay for you. Now we're moving on to the next set of donations, which is a Bartman. How's my job so far? D&D Tarot deck is not ready. D&D Tarot deck is not ready yet. I have not done the 4K flip through. I got to do all of that. Life has been busy. Veronica, I work 12 hours a day, in case anybody didn't know. So I work 12 hours a day, then I do the stream, and then I got to pay attention to Christina. And then a lot of stuff. I got to do a lot of stuff. So anyway. But we did get a shorter day today, so I was able to make a video. I was able to do some other stuff, and overall, I just haven't done the 4K flip through that I need to get the D&D Tarot out. But we will use something with some wild imagery in it, otherwise known as the Wizardry. The Wizards Tarot. We're going to do that. YLK, welcome. What is going on? Good to see you. All right. Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. How's my job so far? Hermit, not really getting a lot of support with this particular thing. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I mean, I think you're getting a level of help coming soon. I think this is something where you're doing okay. You're not doing just fantastic. You're not doing kind of amazing or what have you. But the 6 of Cups says basically people kind of rely upon you. So that is going to be something here. I rely upon you. I sort of like where you're at. I like what you're doing. 6 of Cups says, yeah, this is going to be something pretty substantial. But, you're sort of relied upon. And that's kind of the good thing here, right? Hermit says you're not getting a lot of help. Not a lot of people are watching you. Not a lot of people sort of care about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and all this other stuff. Hermit says you could use some more support. You could use some more backup in sort of this realm and what have you. But the 6 of Pentacles said that's coming soon, though. It's almost like everybody's kind of busy, but we can get some help, get some additional training and all of this other stuff. So it just feels like that this is something that overall, right? Overall, you're going to get some assistance soon. They kind of like what you're doing. You do feel kind of out on an island here, like you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not exactly supported a lot of ways in here, but I think that is going to change and it's going to get a little bit better indeed. All right, we got Erica is next. Erica wants to know what angel number 88 is trying to tell me. Angel number 88. That's interesting. Let's use Meraki Tarot for that one. I think that could be interesting. KD wants me to use the wizard for her. When you say this deck, y'all are delayed. So you want the wizard or do you want the Poe? Let me know. Because this deck, it depends on when you ask it. Because y'all are delayed about 2 minutes up to 10 minutes. I know some people that are delayed 10 minutes. So, yeah. It depends on what time you ask that. Anyway, if you want to specify the deck, yes. The wizard, yes, I can use that. No problem indeed. Now we got the Meraki Tarot, which we just did the interview for. By the way, if you missed that, go into the videos, a couple of videos before. We got the Meraki Tarot interview. Everything is awesome with that. A very detailed look at what they're doing, what they're creating. Because if you're a fan of this, they are creating a lot more decks. And it is just really exciting at this. Noir Tarot, welcome. And wow, okay, thank you for your donation. Okay, angel number 88. Oh, man, you got angels watching over you. I really think that you have either a guardian angel or you have some angel watching over you at this point. You got the Lovers, but interestingly enough, it's sort of a thing coming, a light coming from above, or attention coming from above. I think something or somebody or some kind of higher power is watching over you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to make sure you're okay. They're sort of looking and sort of maintaining a level of stability maybe, or a level of luck or something that you have in your life. But definitely being guarded, being looked over, right? Strength card. They're giving you strength. They're giving you power. And I think that is something to enjoy and to look forward to. Again, we have a light from here. We have a light from here. Very consistent, like the angels are watching. The angels kind of, seeing what is going on. The angels are definitely watching over you. Strength card, of course, talks about taming the lion, or sort of getting that level of support, getting the level of love and attention that I think you need. And the Fool card says that the adventurous spirit is with you. This is somebody that wants you to take some adventure. They want you to get out. They want you to live life to the fullest because you are being watched over. And the Knight of Pentacles says overall, after everything is over, you feel like you are guarded. You feel like you've had some wild, interesting luck sometimes. And again, I think that's because you have some guardian angel out there. So that is what the angel number 88 is trying to tell you indeed. So I kind of like that. I like it. Pretty cool little read there with the Meraki Tarot indeed. Okay, let's go for the next reading. Bree. Bree wants to know something, but I have no idea what it is until I click on it. What will make me happy if I win? Okay, what will make me happy if I don't win the lottery at my job? I don't know. That's very specific to you. What will make you happy? Let's see what kind of happiness you can get here. 8 of Swords. Okay. I mean, you need more freedom. I think you're being restricted down. You're being pulled in. You don't have the level of freedom. You feel trapped sometimes. You feel like you're in sort of this consistent, Groundhog Day type situation and all of this other stuff, right? Blue Ocean, I thank you for your donation. But yeah, the 8 of Swords says, it just feels like you need more freedom to do what you need, to do what you want to do. 5 of Cups says, ultimately, what will make you happy is to look at things to make you happy. Ultimately, happiness is our own choice and our own imagination and our own desires and our own expectations, right? Because no matter what situation you're in, you can always be content and happy. You just have to seek it out, search it out, and find out what is going on in your life that you can connect to that is going to bring in that level of happiness. So the 5 of Cups is your level of disappointment. You need to walk the road of not disappointment, of happiness and of good times and all of that other stuff. Paula, speaking of good time, Paula, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic, Saturday morning for you, Paula. There you go. Okay, with next, we got PayPal donations in here. Zimmy wants to know a couple of things. We have Veronica on there. Let's hop over to PayPal and see what Zimmy wants to know. I'm gonna say accept offer to rent a room. Okay, from my friend in August. Okay, so the friend called. They said, Zimmy, what's going on, man? They said, we need you to come over here, rent a room, and all of this other stuff. Carla, I did yours. Rewind for about 7 minutes. 7 minutes, Carla. Rewind it. And that is all of your stuff in a row. Okay. So they're like, Zimmy, you need to move over here. We got a room for you. What's going to happen if you rent it, though? Because sometimes, you know, you moving ain't cheap now. With gas and everything, moving's expensive. So you're like, you know, is this going to be worth it? It's going to take some money to get in there. It's going to be overall, how's it going to go? The Fool, 5 of Coins, and the 8 of Swords. I don't think you're going to like it. I just don't think you're going to like it. They have some weird rule or something. Basically, you'll start working each other's nerves pretty quickly, right? The Fool says, I want to do it. Is this something I'm excited about? I'm thrilled with it. Rowan's impression. Speaking of being excited, Rowan, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, the Fool says, I want to do it. I'm tempted. It feels like I can just run over there. They're a friend. We could do all that. That's going to be exciting. 5 of Coins ultimately says money becomes an issue. Feels like we have some fights over money. It feels like we have some just sort of at each other's throats possibly with money. Something's going on with the fat cash and we got to kind of figure it out, right? 8 of Swords says also something's with the room. You just feel too closed in. You feel cramped. I wouldn't do it. I'm just going to go with a thumbs down here. I just wouldn't do it. It feels like something's up. Something's going on with this room, Zimmy. I mean, entertainment purposes only, but I mean, I'm saying that there's something going on over there. All right. Veronica's got the double shot tonight. Veronica wants to know. Let's see. A general snail. Okay. I said nail. Snail, not nail. That'd be great. All right. Veronica wants a general. We can get a general going indeed. And then after that, everything is moving into snails. It's easy for me to say. Everything is moving at a snail's pace. And what kind of things are we going to be able to get done? You know, when are things going to pick up a little bit? I really think the Ace of Wands says you're really looking after summer, all right? You're looking at a snail's pace. You're looking at things dragging and what have you. It really feels after summer. It feels like the heat is dragging you down. It doesn't feel like a lot of things are flowing, moving as they should be. You feel like you're sort of at a dead end in a lot of things. I think that's your key. Veronica, that's your key, is you're hitting a dead end. I think that really feels right now. You're hitting a dead end with a lot of stuff. You're not able to expand out to make as much progress, to make as much sort of excitement as you want. Queen of Swords says you're having to make some tough decisions right now in order just to basic survive kind of thing, right? Making some tough decisions. Queen of Swords, I got to be the bad guy sometimes. Yeah, but say decisions need to be made here. Overall, Ace of Wands says this is going to clean up after summer. So if you're looking for when the snail's pace is going to boost forward, that's going to be it. Now, Page of Wands, when it does start boosting forward, when you're able to launch forward a little bit, you're going to be lost because everything's going to happen very quickly all at once. Again, after summer's over, it's going to start happening very quickly, and you're going to have to sort of regulate or sort of figure out what was going on the fly because there's a lot of stuff. And I mean a lot of stuff going on the minute it releases. Now, let's do your general, Veronica. Get that done. And by the way, we are on PayPal. We're going to get your exciting, wonderful, and amazing super chats done here in just a minute. But for right now, by the way, if you wonder where you're at in the queue is kind of long. We got Power the P with a nice little triple shot tonight. YLK with a double shot. We got Julie, we got Blue Ocean, Rowan, and Maz up in KD, up in the queue. And of course, YouTube user is there as well. Anyway, let's get us a little bit of General over here on a PayPal. I think General kind of points you to 7 of Cups. You got too many options open right now. Here's your problem. You got too many options open. All right, 7 of Cups. It just feels like so many things I could possibly do, so many things I could chase. It doesn't really feel like you can do them all. And that's when you have to triage, prioritize. You have to figure out, where's going to be the focus and whatnot. I think that's kind of where you're at this time. 7 of Cups says, hey, too many things going on, too many options, too many distractions. And I say distractions because you got the emperor over here, right? I can only chase so much. I can only do so much. And I think you're sort of at a level where you just don't want the distractions. You don't want a lot of the things that you have been receiving. It gets us part of the snail's pace as well. 7 of Wands says, definitely don't be afraid to say no. And that is so critical for right now, especially. Don't be afraid to just say no. That's going to be the key, right? That's it. That's it. Just say no to some things. You don't have to accept everything. Would have to be upfront with everything. Just don't be afraid to, to go the distance with the no. Because a lot of people, a lot of times we're just like, I don't really want to say no. I want to make everybody happy. I want to get everything done. A lot of times it's just not practical. Anyway, Power of the P is on a triple shot tonight. We're back. We're off of PayPal now, and we're back to the regular Super Chats. Power of the P says, hi, friend. Well, hello. Tomorrow is the Gemini's birthday. Well, happy birthday to the Gemini. Happy birthday indeed. How will it go? We got a birthday celebration coming up. How can it go wrong? I just said, how can it go wrong? Let's go to the Tarot Tower over here. Let's get this one. It's been a long time since we have used the traditional manga tarot because everybody loves this. Everybody loves the traditional manga tarot. It's just so nice, right? It's not like the vomit-inducing manga tarots. It's just nice. It's sort of chilled out, what have you. All right, Gemini's birthday. How's it gonna go? Death card. This is a birthday to remember. This is one of those birthdays where there's a lot of things happening, a lot of things expanding, a lot of things sort of going on in this particular essence, right? Death card said this is a big year from them. I'm not gonna lie. The birthday we have now points us to a big change in their life or a big shift in priorities, where they're doing what they're doing. Death card says we're in for a lot of changes. I think a lot of changes are going to be good. High Priestess as well. So this is the year for learning, right? Desert Rose, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Samantha, I thank you for your donation as well. But this is a year for learning, ain't it? A year for learning, a year for development, because personal development, sort of developing things, getting some information, getting some learning in, and getting connected, especially maybe with family, friends, and what have you, is going to be important this year. But learning, as we're learning, we're expanding, we're growing. There's a lot of growth this year, Power of the P. That's what I'm saying. Power of the P also wants to know. I have no idea what they want to know. Money, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Power of the P did not type anything, and my app butchered their donation question. That's great. Let's see if I can find their donation question by scrolling up. Let's see. Power of the P. Okay, friend's birthday. We got that. We got Maz, you are coming up here. Okay, will I receive my expected payment due to me? Oh my. Let's see if we're going to get a payment due to you. Hopefully we can get a payment due to you. If it is due to you, somebody needs to pay up. Somebody just needs to be paid up. And I thank you for your donation as well. All right, we'll do the little manga tarot one more time. Make it happen with this. See what's going on. Expected payment. The Fool, the Wheel, and the Page of Swords. No, I don't see. I just don't see you finding it anytime soon. They're holding back on you. They're holding back on you. It feels like there's not a... The Fool says they were glad to take the money. They were glad to go on the adventure. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. But yeah, the Fool says this is something that they're not quite ready to pay. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to do what I always do. Right? I'm going to do what I always do. I'm not going to do anything productive with this. I'm not going to be paying. If I can get away with not paying it, I'm just not going to pay it. Page of Swords. I'm going to cut off communication. I'm going to stifle the communication. As long as I don't have to cash it out, that's going to be the important thing here. I just don't think that you're going to get the repayment on that, right? Thumbs down on getting a payment. And that is not a good thumbs down. That's never a good thumbs down, getting a payment. You always want to get paid. You want to get paid because people owe you money. Like, why did I loan that to you in the first place? Mass. How would a tarot business work out for me? Maz is breaking into the tarot business. Look at you getting all fancy over there. If I was breaking into the tarot business, I would definitely do it with some teddy bears. I do it with some teddy bears. Teddy bears make the tarot business all wonderful. Make everything wonderful and nice. I mean, the minute you get a teddy bear tarot and you just put it on the table and you start a tarot business, you're guaranteed for success. Just guaranteed for success. Look at that, the star. The star, the jumper. We got the A. It says go for it, make it happen. This is going to work for you. And we got, this is something you should do. It's something you should do. Now, let me emphasize this. This is a level of something that you need to be prepared to do before you do it. Because I think you're thinking of one thing, but the reality is it may be completely different to do something what you're doing. The star, ultimately chase it, make it happen. Get everything up there, get a thumbs up, and start the tarot business immediately. I think this is going to be a good little side thing, couple of bucks, sort of getting in there, making it happen. And I think this is something you got to move pretty quick on. You don't want to just sit on it, I don't think so. You don't want to sit on it. You want to make sure that you're moved and you get the movement in because there's a lot of things happening here. Ultimately, just don't be disappointed, right? You don't want to obviously make this your priority business for the first day. You don't want to quit your job and go into this, but for a little side gig, and don't be restricted kind of thing. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be restricted with all of that. Oh man, Reiki thinks I'm really serious tonight. I need a magic trick. Well, I can do a magic trick. That's fine. Where's my lotion at? I have no lotion, so this could be interesting. Here's what you got to do, all right? You got to invest. You got to invest. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to invest $5, all right, in your tarot business. Maybe buy the Gustave Doré tarot, which we just had that on. We just had that on the channel because that is a fantastic deck. And then once you have that one, then all of a sudden you're just able to do everything that you need. You're able to get the 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I mean, the tarot business just makes it a lot better once you get the Gustave Doré tarot, because we had a lot of good things on that, and pretty much everybody likes that tarot deck. So, that's what you need. That's all you need. And a teddy bear, we'll do teddy bear one more time. Elaine, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. Joanna, welcome to the stream. All right. I mean, we had to get a magic trick in there somewhere. Boo-boo. Boo-boo is a walking magic trick with a weekend of thought. What kind of things are we going to have going on? If you don't know what the thought is, where the hell have you been? I mean, this deck right here. I promise you, it's this deck right here. We're going to get the thought happening, going to get the thought going on. A little bit of weekend. I mean, it's only 2 days. What could possibly happen? Oh, maybe something drastic. So, Boo-boo, this is going to be a big motivating weekend for you. That's true too. Lotion. I mean, you got to have lotion. It keeps the lotion in the basket. I mean, when you're dealing with the money trick, you need lotion to make sure you get a good grip on all the bills. Is what I'm saying. Anyway, but I usually have lotion in here, and I don't have it in here. But I mean, if you want to do the money trick like 100% perfect, a lotion makes a big difference. If you ever pick that up, and I've revealed what the name of the trick is before, so y'all should know it by now. But yeah, anyway, yeah, you need to have lotion. Is a make or break with card tricks and money. Anything dealing with little pieces of cardboard or paper, that's just the way it goes. A weekend of thought, man. A weekend to skip, ain't it? This is something to where things you do matter this weekend. A lot of things that you do matter, even the minor things, even the kind of the things that you're not quite prepared for, or the things that you're like, can I skip this? I'm not really in the mood for that, and whatnot. Even minor things happen or sort of make the difference this weekend. This is a weekend to sort of really focus down and get done what you want to do. But don't get distracted, because again, there's some level of distraction waiting, and you're going to have to deal with that in your own way. Man, it feels like everything you do this weekend matters. That's all I'm getting. Everything you do this weekend matters. So plan ahead, do things accordingly. Don't waste a lot of time this weekend. Choices, right? Decisions are coming in. You got to make the proper decisions. You got to make the proper choices in here. You're going to look out from this weekend to the next week, the week after that. Everything is kind of touched by what you do this weekend. Very interesting indeed. Planting the seeds for success, doing the things that you need to do, planting the seeds over here as well, making important choices and getting prepared for the next almost 2 weeks is almost like pivoting on what you do this weekend. All right. KS, thank you for your donation as well. We can use a thought again. I don't know. Can we use a thought again? Well, no. KD's up. KD wants to know, how do I get the universe to stop sabotaging my butt? All right. Let's find out. Now, they wanted a deck, and they wanted the Wizard's Tarot. So we're going to get the Wizard's Tarot for KD, making it happen over here. See, we take requests. Just not the Gustave Dore and the D&D Tarot will be ready tomorrow. Okay, so if you tune in tomorrow, you're going to see both those in action, but I do got to do 4K flip throughs. So yeah, I got to do it. I have time. Finally got time this weekend to do stuff. Work has just been slaughtering me, right? Been slaughtering me. Anyway, Reiki, they don't make a Thoth deck without the borders. I trimmed them myself. Reiki, I trimmed them myself. Anyway, I actually thought about selling trimmed Thoth decks. I thought about it. And then I was like, my hand bothers me already. The money I would make from a trimmed Thoth deck, it just would, the hand damage I would cause myself. No, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, how to get the universe to stop sabotaging me. Strength. Just have some patience. It's going to go away. It's not something that's permanently attached to you. Somebody didn't put like a sticker on your back that says sabotage me. That's it. It just didn't happen. Elaine, you have 12 people ahead of you. By the way, we have 31 donations tonight. Thank you all for all your donations. It's busy. Elaine, it's a little bit busy. You got about like 11 or 12 people ahead of you. Anyway, strength cards, just be patient with it. It's something that clears itself up, okay? It's just that type, right? Nine of Swords, don't focus on it either. Don't focus on it. Just ignore it. Just move past. I think that's going to be better. Things will be much superior with that. King of Wands, use this opportunity for learning. Everything that doesn't go our way is a learning process, is a learning lesson, right? Because a lot of times if everything went our way, we wouldn't really learn anything. Take your lessons from this. King of Wands, make sure that this affects you later. Take any notes on failures, right? Every time I fail at something, and it's a lot, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm having a hell of a time drawing portraits in oil. And I don't mean a good time. I mean, it is just a butchering of all my skills. I can paint great, but I can't paint people. I don't know why. And it is just sabotage after sabotage. And I keep posting pictures, and they look like crap. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, it looks terrible. But I'm not going to quit. Right? Because I'm learning. I'm taking notes. I'm like, okay, I made this mistake. Here's what it looks. Here's what I need to improve on. Here's what I do. I have a big, long list. And every time I sit and I start, I go back to that list and I study it. And I eliminate my issues one by one. A very tedious, arduous process, but I'm making it happen. But you're going to take lessons out of anything like that. And do like me. Just keep on the lessons, keep taking notes and a learning process from what is going on. And then later, you don't really have to worry about it. Anyway, YouTube user has a double shot, over here. You got YouTube user there and YouTube user here. YouTube user wants to know, is this damn job safe? Should I be okay? By the way, you know what I got a survey for, the Kickstarter survey for over here. Fatine, welcome to the stream and thank you for your donation. I got a Kickstarter for this. I got a Kickstarter survey for this. That means that I may get it soon. If you don't know what that is, it is the Wonder World Tarot. The Wonder World Tarot. Joan, T.O., you should post an update on your Kickstarter page. I agree. I should post an update. I should say, please fund me. Please fund me. That's my update. I should. I need to do that. You're right, John. I need to do that. I've been lazy. John, I've been working 12 hours a day. John, I'm dying over here. Anyway, but I'll post it. That's a good idea. Joan, thank you for your suggestion. I'll get that done tomorrow with my other list of a dozen things I need to get done. Anyway, Fatine, thank you for your 2 donations. Double shots, speaking of which. Is the current job safe till I get a new job? Seven of Wands. You don't like the current job, but it's safe. I mean, but it's safe, right? You don't like the current job, but it's okay. Death card said that you're ready for a change. Everybody feels this. Everybody understands that you need a change. You're ready for a change. You know, you're getting sort of, a little bit sort of restless leg syndrome. I guess you're ready to go. You're really ready to go. And people feel that. So, it's not going to be something. It's not going to be something where you're ready to just announce that you're getting another job or whatnot. But they kind of feel that you got a little restless leg syndrome thing going on. The biggest problem with you is you got so many things you want to do, so many other options to chase. You got the 4-month thing, you got another project, you got these 58 other things, and that's it. That is it. But I mean, the 7 of Cups says, until this goes away, you're not going to be happy. Is it safe? Yes. I'll give a thumbs up on that. Until this gets resolved, you're not going to be happy because you want the stability. You want the relationship stability. You want the job stability. You want everything to be stable, predictable, and understandably so. But is it going to be? Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, we got another question below for a YouTube user. Get the double shot coming in there. We got Fatine with the triple shot, making the grade over here. Fatine, thank you so much. All right. Chances of this job a while back, 2 benefits employee record specialist, benefits employee community living. Okay, BC. All right. Chances for this job a while back go to benefits and employee record specialist, community living, BC. That's a long title. That's a long title. I mean, I'm just going to say no, just because it's a long title. I mean, entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Samantha, thank you for your triple shot tonight. Samantha's not playing around either. Everybody's got the credit card just burning those things up tonight. That's what I'm talking about. All right. See what's going on. We got PayPal from Carla, too. Carla, thank you for your donation. What are the chances of this? Wheel of Fortune, you had a good chance. Wheel of Fortune says it's a good chance. Maybe it's because the title's forever long. Maybe. CJH, thank you for yours. Page of Wands, you're really going to be out of your element on this one, though. It's going to be one where you're going to leap into it. You're going to be like, yes, I got a job. And you're like, oh, crap, what the hell is this? Like, this is your first question. What the hell did I get myself into? Page of Wands says you're going to be overwhelmed. You're not going to know what's going on. You're going to know where you're at. You're not going to know what's happening. Just calm down. Just calm down. The job title is, you realize your job title takes up the whole chat? Like, it takes up the entire thing. It takes up benefits and employee record specialist permanent at Community Living BC. How do you even fit that on anywhere? Like, what are you going to type all of that? Like, if you're applying for a car, right? They're like, where do you work? I work at Benefits and Employee Record Specialist Permanent at Community Living BC. It's going to take you half an hour. Like, you're not going to get the car loan until the next day, okay? Because you're going to be sitting there until midnight writing out this job name. All right. Anyway, all right. I'm just saying. Saying that's too long. That doesn't match well. All right. By the way, we're up to like 40 donations. So, if you're in the queue, it's long. It's a long queue. Desert Rose is like, I'm in the queue. The hell am I at in the queue? And I understand that question. Let's see where you're at. Desert Rose. We're on, okay, oh, Jesus. We have 5 above Monty. Okay, we have 5. So 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, actually, you're before that. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where are you? Julie, Desert Rose. Okay, you're after Samantha at the CJ. Okay, you're like 6 away. So that's it. That is it. So that's where the queue thing is not 100 long, right? And sometimes in the stream, we got 65 donations. So the queue thing only fits like 20. And most times we got 40 and 60, right? One time, I think 65 is the record. Anyway, Julie is next. Carla, I got your donation. You're in the queue. Julie is next. Julie wants to know something, and I have no idea what they want to know. Will Lincoln Hospital hire me after all the checks? Okay, apparently they're investigating the hell out of you. I mean, they got your blood type, they got a sample of your DNA, they seem to have everything, right? So now that they have everything, because you're applying for the job, they literally do that now. Like, they check your credit. Why are you checking my credit? What am I buying something? I want a job. They check your criminal history. They check your credit. They want your DNA. They want your blood type. They want everything. It's like, I just want a paycheck. That's why I say work for yourself, make your own business, make your own success. That way you don't have to give an employer, like a finger prick, DNA. Anyway. All right. Will this hire me after all of these stupid checks? The Empress says yes. Two of Cups says yes. High Priestess says yes. The World says yes. Overall, I'm going to go with the yes. That's a pretty easy rate, right? You're looking at the Empress. This is a place that you really will enjoy. You'll be comfortable there. You'll have fun there. It's going to be kind of rocking. It's going to be kind of easy going. It feels like you just sort of belong in this position. Not going to be a problem at all. Two of Cups says you're a good match overall for it. And I think that's it. You're a good match overall. That kind of says a lot because they understand you're a good match. You understand you're a good match. Overall, I think they're going to pick you up. High Priestess says it is about training when you get in there, right? Jamie Lee, thank you for your donation. The World says that there's a lot of opportunities there, and there's an opportunity for advancement. There's a lot of good things in this hospital. Get into it. Have fun with it. I think you're a cinch to get in there. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all, in my opinion, of course. Anyway, we're still on that. Wow, okay, he's coming in with the double shot, and I'm messing around tonight. Have I met my next potential partner yet? And pay for our tickets for our trip be smooth. Oh my, wow, okay, is all prepared for a little bit of travel. Now, let's go. Speaking of travel, let's travel over here and get a brand new tarot deck that we haven't had on the stream in a little bit. I mean, the Golden Wheel, people love that. Carla, you are after money. You're after money. So it's going to be a little bit, Carla. So, yeah, you're after money. So when you see money, you're immediately after Carla. I did not forget about you, Carla. I did not forget about you, Carla, I swear. I swear, Carla, you're on my mind. All right. So let's go with this. Let's see what's going on here. Have you met a potential partner yet? Nine of Wheels, Hanged Man. No, I don't think you have. I think that's somebody you just run into accidentally. It's just somebody you run into. I also think it's a long distance thing if you're ready for that. The Nine of Wheels, it says this is something that you can look forward to. It's got a lot of fun. It's got a lot of enthusiasm, got a lot of energy in it. Samantha, speaking of a lot of energy, thank you for hanging out and donating. I appreciate that. But yeah, it just feels like that. Yeah, the Nine of Wheels says we're going to have a lot of stability within this. Unfortunately, the Hanged Man says it's a little bit of a long distance relationship. I'm not sure if you're quite prepared for that. Two of Swords, it says we have some different ideals, different things about who should come visit whom, when they should come visit. Overall, we're going to go with a thumbs down that you have not met your official partnership quite there yet. Anyway, wow, okay, also wants to know some good stuff here. They want to know, paid for our tickets. We got to smooth the trip going with that. Seven of Wheels says, absolutely. I think it's a pretty smooth thing. This isn't the last trip you'll be making. This isn't the last thing you'll be diving into. Definitely have some sort of plans that need to be made after this, or this is sort of a launching pad for some other stuff you want to do. So it'll be pretty smooth though, right? Ace of Cups, we're all excited about it. Getting out, moving around, getting places. It's always thrilling, always fun. Ace of Cups says we're going to have a good time indeed with that. So yes, it's going to be smooth, but be aware it's a launching point from like, oh, I want to do this too, and I want to do that too. And I think that is going to be the exciting part. Speaking of exciting, Blue Ocean, you know what deck we're going to do with Blue Ocean? We're going to get the Oceanic Tarot right here. That is the Blue Ocean that is the official Blue Ocean deck. The Blue Ocean deck is the Oceanic Tarot because master of the obvious. Anyway, let's get a little bit of June action. June is literally around the corner. I got to make the news. I got the news all queued up. I need to make it, knock it out. We're going to do that tomorrow too. We got a gazillion things to do tomorrow. I hope you're aware. I hope you know tomorrow's going to be busy as hell. By the way, Sunday, I'm going to see I'm going to go see, not Monet. How embarrassing. I'm going to go see the Van Gogh exhibit. This is where they have the Van Gogh 3D stuff and all that, right? So they had a special on there, so I took advantage of like the 30% off for the Mother's Day and purchased it. But it is going to be a Van Gogh, right? Which is ironic considering that nobody bought his paintings. Well, he sold one, but nobody bought his paintings. So Van Gogh ended up shooting himself in the chest. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the stream. I'm just saying. But I just think it's ironic that like nobody buys any of his stuff. Nobody buys any of his stuff. And then later on, many, many years later, we have a big Van Gogh exhibit. His paintings are selling at top price, and we have a 3D thing with Van Gogh everywhere. So I just think that's kind of ironic, but you know, just that's it. That's it. Anyway, just the irony of it. Okay, I watched too much art history, but anyway, that's just me. A general reading for June. Let's get excited with June. The world. June, July, August are some of your key points, right? Your key points here. June, July, August, it feels everything is rocking, everything is syncing up, everything is moving the way it needs to move. I really think that you are on one of the high points, and I mean the high points of your life. You're on the high points of your life. June, July, August, it feels like these are just rocking. Something's with the summertime that just makes it for you, makes everything just fantastic. And I say that because we have the 10 of Cups. It feels like you're at home. It feels like a lot of goals you're getting. It feels like you're achieving a lot of stuff that you don't have to worry about it. It's just the achievements are just sort of rolling out. Ace of Cups also points to a big, and I mean a big opportunity for you once this ends. It's like everything is ramping up for that August, that end of August feel where a lot of things are just happening and things are going to start moving very quickly once that hits. But the summer, enjoy it. The summer is just focus on it, enjoy it, because there's a lot of good things, a lot of just sort of, it feels like everything just jives, everything just goes, right? Crystal, welcome back. Good to see you as always. Crystal's one of our newer members. Well, I say newer. Crystal's been around a little bit, but I mean newer compared to like everybody else, because a lot of people on the stream have been around for like 5 years. So, so yeah. Anyway, welcome Crystal back. Good to see you as well. Okay, Rowan's impressions. What will happen in June? And we got a couple of June reads over here. Well, hopefully Rowan's impressions, you get the same good thing as Blue Ocean over here. I mean, you got the same thing as Blue Ocean, maybe. By the way, Desert Rose, you're now 3 away. Congratulations. Congratulations. I mean, we got 3 away. Very nice. Anyway, we got Monty is next. Monty's got a double shot. After Monty's double shot, Carla, you are next. That's when we hop over to PayPal and we make the magic happen, my friends. What will happen in June? A judgment, rebirth, reincarnation. Somebody's coming back from your past. I don't, you know what I'm saying? No, it may not be somebody you want to see, but somebody's definitely coming back from your past, right? You do have a Page of Cups. Like maybe I'm not quite prepared to see this, interact with this person, meet this person again, but we have somebody coming back we haven't seen in a bit. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation says so. That is going to be just fantastic. That is going to be great. And I think that's kind of where you're at, what kind of focusing things are going on. Judgment says it's coming back. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to sort of see it and make it happen. Because the Fool says during this, you have a very small window of opportunity and then you're ready to go, right? Small window of opportunity, and then we are ready to go. So definitely take advantage of any big opportunities, good opportunities. I think that's going to happen for you. Judgment, rebirth, reincarnation says we got somebody coming in. And if you want to engage that, if you want to sort of talk that out or, you know, kind of see where that's going to go, you get to take that adventure as well. All right. Man, the CGH. The CJH. Is the world going to end? No, but the stream is going to end in about an hour. But the world is not going to end, just a stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be okay. It's going to be all right. There's nothing to panic about. Anyway, Monty wants to know, I mean, the stream ending is, I'm going to be here tomorrow. I mean, CJ, I'm going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be okay. Anyway, entertainment purposes only. Never assume the world can anybody from a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Okay, next is Monty. Monty has 2 questions. And then again, we're going to go to Carla. Carla's been waiting. Carla's like, when's my turn? Your turn's next. Your turn is next. J. Matt's coming in with the dono. Thank you so much, J. Matt. I appreciate you. For now, let's go over here and let's get this deck right here. Back in the old days when I used to show boxes, now I don't got time. Ain't nobody got time to show boxes. Ain't nobody got time to show boxes. Let's see, maybe I can reword that. What is my fate? Okay, is the world going to end to what is my fate? That's a big jump. That's like, I'm going to go eat some steaks, never mind, I'm having an apple. I don't know. Is C thinking about me? How do they feel? Ooh, nice little set of cards over here, Monty. I like it. Universe says they have been having some dreams about you. They really have. They've been thinking about you. They're kind of wondering what you're doing. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say that they have asked a tarot reader about you. Way out on a limb, right? Way out on a limb. I'm going to say that they asked a tarot reader about you. Just saying. They think about you. So yes, the universe, you mean quite a bit to them, right? I think that's how they feel. 10 of Cups says they have a lot of emotion wrapped into you. It really feels like that they sort of want to be connected. They want to make that happen. Princess of Pentacles says we do have some things to work out though, right? We have some things to work out here. We have some logistical things to get. We have some things to sort of go back and figure out. But, overall, I think that they do. I do think that they have that there. Anyway, at least that's my opinion. The old days when I had boxes and books and I put it out. Now I barely got time to breathe. Got boxes and I got books. Any advice on the current energy? You're feeling kind of heavy. Man, lay out the pasta. I mean, you got to lay out the pasta. Yeah, I'm just saying that you're feeling kind of heavy. A little less pasta with that. Samantha, you are a long way away, Samantha. You are like 10 readings away. I would say 10 readings away. Anyway, all right. I changed my name back to maiden name. There you go. Divorce isn't final yet. Have a head start. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Crystal, you have the same icon. So, there you go. You're feeling kind of heavy. Knight of Wands. Man, you've been moving a lot. You've had too much. You've been moving a lot. Your energy is all over the damn place. You're moving a lot. You're sort of launching through it. Knight of Wands just says like too much movement, too much fire energy, too much things happening here. And we're just kind of trying to make things happen at this point, right? Knight of Wands says, don't worry. Don't worry. We are moving. We're kind of unfocused and whatnot. But the Death card, though, the Death card says we're in for a change. So you want your current energy, feel a little heavy, waiting for a change? It's coming. You don't have to concern yourself. You don't have to worry. It is definitely coming. It is definitely making its way. Because the Five of Wands says you basically need to get out of your comfort zone at this point. You need to stretch out a little bit. You need to take some risks, you need to get out of the comfort zone. And I think that's going to be important for you coming up here, right? Knight of Wands, especially being there. So I think that's kind of where the energy is at. The heaviness is not going to last forever indeed. All right. Now, I said after Monty, we were going for some Carla. We got Carla up in that queue. Carla is somewhere. Carla is here. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. Does Mike want anything to do with me? We seem to be narrowing down the Mike situation here. Does Mike want anything to do with me? So Mike hasn't been looking too good. Mike hasn't looking too good. I think Mike spanked it for you or something like that. But other than that, it seems that you have some Mike issues with that. No, they want nothing to do with you at all. I'd give up on Mike. I would say go ahead and chase the other person you were maybe thinking about. You got the Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. Not a good combo. Just not a good combo. It's just rough overall, right? Three of Swords and Eight of Cups is not your best roll. Carla, it's just not your best role, okay? The Star, you got other places to be. You got other things to chase. I think that's going to be their focus. I think that is really going to be your focus in there. So, the way it is. Michael has absolutely nothing to do with you. So that's pretty clear with that. As always, entertainment purposes only, though. By the way, that was PayPal. but I don't have time to press the PayPal button. We got Samantha has a one. It just has a one shot. Samantha has a single shot. Didn't you donate twice? I thought I remember your name coming up twice. Anyway, I thought you did. Why am I not seeing it? You got a lot of donations. Samantha, you got 3 donations. All right, let's do the 3 triple shot coming in here. Sarah, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. And we got the other Samantha. By the way, if I say Samantha, I should specify, right? This is Samantha Souza, okay? Samantha Souza. That is what we're doing now. She's got the triple shot. She ain't playing. She ain't playing anymore. Let's go straight for the good deck. The good deck of cards. Right here, that is going to be the Ciro Marchetti action right here. Very focused, very good indeed. Making it happen. That is going to be it. Yeah, Samantha, you got 3 questions. Yeah, I got you. I got you covered. You know I got you covered, Samantha. You know if anybody is OCD enough to know every single thing that you're asking, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. You know, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm glad I wrote this damn app. That's for sure. I'm glad I wrote this application because this application has saved my booty so many times. I've lost track. What I need to know about the Leo, she's low-key annoying. Better than the Aries though, right? I mean, better than come on, Samantha, let's talk. The Leo's better than that Aries. You know I'm right too. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. We got Sarah, thank you for your donation. If I didn't already say so, what's going on? We got things popping up, and I can't see them because I have a lot of stuff going on. Let's see what I need about the Leo right now. She's low-key annoying. Leo doesn't really have your back. I mean, I'm not saying don't trust them, right? Katie, welcome. The Leo doesn't really have your back. The Leo's not going to be somebody we're like, I need some help here, right? And they'll be like, well, but I mean, it's kind of, they just don't have your back at this point. You feel kind of defeated. You feel like they sort of needed to have your back. You just feel like that they needed to do a lot of things that they just haven't done. Ultimately, the Knight of Wands is you're going to have to do a lot of chasing, a lot of stuff in order to make this work. I don't know if you're ready to do that. The Moon says you're emotionally kind of invested in this anyway. You are emotionally invested in this. So if you want to ride it out, no pun intended, then you can, right? You can do it. But the Moon just says be prepared for a longer wait, a longer thing. The Leo's very distracted. They're all over the place. You're going to have to kind of rein them in a little bit with all of this stuff. Ultimately, be prepared for a lot of work, a lot of movement, a lot of maintenance with the Leo. Not as much as the Aries, but you're going to need a lot of maintenance with this one. So yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to need a lot of maintenance with this particular one, right? Always talking about needing money. I know the feeling. I know that feeling. All right, but Samantha, just have some patience with it. You're going to be the instigator of the stability. You're going to be the instigator of kind of making everything normal, stable. A lot of things coming out of their mouth you're just going to have to ignore. And I'm sorry. I mean, you sort of with somebody, hanging out with somebody, you're going to have to ignore them. And I mean, I'm sorry. It sounds so terrible, but I'm sorry. Anyway, will I get a new job? Need a job between now and July. It's not very long. I mean, if you're looking at the 1st of July, then that's not very long at all. Oh, man. Try Earth sign, Samantha. I mean, I'm an Earth sign. Yeah, try Earth sign. Let's see how that goes. Samantha V, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. And Denise, thank you as well. All right. When you get a new job? Yes. I mean, just looking at a 4 here, it's almost like somebody is offering something. Somebody has a little bit of making some things happen, making some things there. So, I mean, it feels like that, yes, you're going to get a new job, right? You got a little thumbs up action here. It's almost like something's being set up, something's being prepared for you, and this being offered for you. The connection is made. So I think you get an offer for a new job. Now, Samantha, let's back it up a little bit because I'm not saying you're going to get the $180,000 job, a year job, right? I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're going to get some job. Maybe it's not ideal, but you do get a job sort of hung before you and presented to you, just like in that. Will Alyssa and I get married? You and Alyssa have a history over here. Dice Controller, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I mean, will Alyssa and you get married? Will we be able to get hitched? No. Oh, man. Alyssa's got too many other people they're chasing. Alyssa's always over here. Alyssa's always over there. It's really hard to get Alyssa to focus on things, no less make like a serious commitment or anything like that. But you're going to have to kind of put up with that as it goes, right? You're going to have to put up with that as it goes. But I don't really think you're Alyssa going to get married. 7 of Cups is too much. Alyssa's too much focusing on other people, too much focusing on all of that, and the Queen, right? Alyssa's very emotional about how she perceives things, how she looks at things, and getting her to make like a real commitment or getting like kind of serious with things is going to be next to impossible. Next to impossible is what I say. Anyway, Desert Rose is over here. Would like a reading about my spirituality if possible? It is possible indeed. It is possible indeed. Now, Desert Rose has been waiting since like January for her reading. I'm just saying. Waiting since like January. She's like, what did I get myself into? I donated like last year. I donated in 2021 and I'm just now getting my reading with Desert Rose. It is the Tarot Oracle Show, my friend.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
It is the I mean, you wanted the TO? This is how the TO goes. Anyways, yes. Desert Rose, like, my God, what did I get myself into over here? All right, we got a lot of Fatine, too. We got Ann, we got Elaine, we got Cass, we got a lot of Fatine, Jamie. We got Samantha times 20. We got Denise, Sarah, Dice. We're making it happen tonight, my friends. All right, spirituality. Ace of Coins. Man, you haven't made a lot of progress. I mean, that's just kind of the thing, right? You haven't made a lot of progress, you know? I just tarot reading, right? But like the Ace of Coins, it feels like I'm always restarting. I'm always starting over. I'm always trying to get something done. I'm never really making this big substantial boons, these big substantial things that I'm really kind of looking for. I think you expected more progress by now, right? You expected something more, is what I'm saying. The Page of Wands. Feels like a lot during your spiritual journey, during your spirituality, you've had to reset. We got a page, we got an ace. Maybe you grew up into some certain religion and then you had to change it. Then you had to do this and then you had to do that. It feels like you're starting over a lot too. You know, maybe that's why you're not making the progress. You're starting over a lot. Maybe I grew up Catholic or Episcopalian or Baptist. And then I sort of had to restart things because I'm like, you know, some of them stories in there didn't make any sense. And, you know, so I don't know. It feels like we're starting over a lot. Queen of Cups says this is something that you're really passionate about, though. So keep chasing it. You're very passionate about it. This is something that you need to just keep going. You need to do you. You don't need to do everybody else, Desert Rose. You just don't need to do everybody else. You need to do you. And you need to focus on you. You need to find out what's important to you, and you need to chase that. Because I think a lot of people have too many damn opinions on what you're chasing with your spirituality, what you're doing with your spirituality, where you're going, what you're doing, how you're doing it. People need to calm down. But you need to chase what's true to you, what is in your heart. Queen of Cups, the water of water, make it the passion. And the Knight of Swords. There's no end goal to spirituality. Let's do that now. There's no end goal to spirituality. It's not like, oh, one day I'm going to do this and I'm going to have that. I'm going to be like self-actualized or something like that, right? Don't do that. It is about the journey, and you need to enjoy the journey. Because if you're always looking for the end goal, you're always looking for the end state, you're never going to enjoy the journey, and you're going to take this big bus tour through Paris and leave on the plane, and you're not going to remember anything because you didn't enjoy the journey, Rose. You have to enjoy the journey. There's no end state, and that is your reading. Hopefully you liked it since you're new. You know, hopefully you liked it. If you did like it, Rose, you know what to do. You know what to do, Rose. Hit that like and sub button, Rose. I mean, I'm just saying. I got the only tarot news on the freaking internet. This is the only place you get tarot news. This is it. I got lessons. I got 65 decks I ordered before the end of the year. This is unboxing central. If you want to see new tarot, you have new tarot everywhere. I have new tarot every damn day on this on this channel. We got live readings every night, Rose. This is a place to hang out. I mean, you hang out, make all the new friends up here in chat. Be back every night because we're here every night for the rest of your life, Rose. For the rest of your life, we'll be back. And when I'm not around one day, I'm going to program my own bot to basically read tarot like I read it. Will I be able to gain support and friends? Anne is feeling lonely out there. Anne, I'm your friend. Anne, I'm just saying, I'm your friend. And me and you, just me and you. I'm your friend, Ann. We're buddies. We're buddies. Sabrina, welcome. I like your name. Sabrina, welcome. Modern Goldilocks, I didn't say hello to you yet. Hello, Modern Goldilocks. Good to see you. Thank you for the compliments on the cloth. I appreciate that. But the cloth, I got it on Etsy. I did make a post actually on my community page where you can get the cloth on Etsy. So like all the cloths I bought from the same person. Anyway. Well, to be able to gain some support, man, it's going to take some time. It really feels like you are out there on an island, ain't you? I mean, you're kind of closed off, though. Anne, let's fess up over here. Anne, are you a little closed off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you a little bit closed off over there? So, I mean, support friends and stuff. You got to be the first to go out there. You got to be the first person to make it. And if you need to do some magic tricks or whatever you need to do, I think that's going to be it, right? So I think that just be less closed off, be open, go up to people and just say hi, compliment them on their shoes, for God's sake. It just doesn't matter. Just compliment them on anything and just start a conversation, make it. I think you can meet a lot of people really quickly that way, right? One thing I think, okay, I don't know you, but again, entertainment purposes only. One thing I think that you really take it hard when people criticize you. You're not happy when people criticize you. You take it kind of personal, take it kind of hard. And that's kind of a difficult thing, right? You'll see something they said, you'd be like, I'm not really sure I like that. Overall, the Queen of Coins says it takes time to build support. It takes time to build friends. We're all your friend, and we're all your friends right here. So, I mean, we're all your best buddies right now. I mean, you can connect to Boo Boo. You can say hello to Boo Boo on Instagram. Hello, Boo Boo will say hello back. Boo Boo's super friendly. Andrew, super friendly. We got like everybody on here is like super friendly. Like, who do we got in chat? Like, I can tell you now who you can ping on Instagram and they'll say hi to you and they'll talk to you. Boo Boo. I know Darcy. Darcy, you say hi back. Paula, definitely you say hi. Yeah, Paula's got a YouTube. Go there, say hi to Paula. She'll be your best friend. You got Joanna, super friendly. KD, super friendly. Maruta, we got Maz, we got Michelle. Like everybody on the channel is like super friendly. Like if you hit them up, Reiki, if you hit them up on Instagram, say hi. Hit me up on Instagram, say hi. We add all of us. We'd be big social circle. I mean, we're already your friend. But yeah, don't take criticism too rough, and it takes time to build a friendship network. Just make it happen. Just make it happen. I think that is going to be good focus on there. Anyway, yeah, everybody in chat is super friendly. So hit them all up on Instagram, say hello. They'd love to hang out. They'd love to talk to you. Everybody here is just amazing. So, I mean, we got a community going. Andrew is celebrating their child's graduation, so they are not here. Anyway, all right. By the way, we're ending soon, as you can see from the pop-up. Okay. Let's see. We got YouTube users. Got the question below. YouTube user. I think we got 3 left. We'll save YouTube user to the end, as we always do, and get YouTube user on the triple shot over there. It's double shot, something like that. Feeling heavy. We did that. Does Yaz still interested in me right now? Okay, Elaine, let's find out. Is Yaz still interested in me right now? Probably not the best deck for this read. Let's get you the best deck that I have for sort of taking a peek at seeing who's interested, who is not interested. Very cool indeed. And very fun, very cool deck. It's called the Modern Love Tarot. Making it happen. Everybody's going to be happy about this one. I can tell you now. We got a jumper. We got, an 8 of Cups right there. Yaz is still interested. Bit of tails on her and I. Positive to intuition, very like time. Oh, high on her. Okay. So we're still kind of interested in them, but we're kind of wondering what they feel, if they have a similar kind of thing with that. 8 of Cups. They kind of gave up a little bit. I mean, they kind of gave up a little bit. They're kind of walking out. They're kind of abandoning a little bit. They don't really have a lot of high hopes going into this kind of thing going here, right? Eight of Cups, a little bit of an abandonment situation. Maybe I don't have high hopes. Maybe I'm not as excited as I need to be about this. The Fool says they've kind of gone on their own journey. They've kind of moved into their own state, gone on their own journey. They're making their own pathway right now, right? It doesn't seem like somebody that is going to wait around. So they've definitely launched into something new. They've abandoned some level of this, and the interest seems to have been waning, right? A little bit of details on it. I'm positive because I don't think intuition very high. Okay. Four of Cups. If you want to get in back there, right? I think you want to get in back there. I think that that's going to be a level of patience in order to get back into the situation. So I think Yaz is sort of, again, moving away, drifting away. It just feels like there's not a lot of opportunity between you and this individual. Four of Cups, you got divorce decree right here. You got the abandonment with the Eight of Cups, and you got the disappointment, sort of the defeat with the Five of Swords. Man, just need to wait it out. Just looks bad. Need to wait it out. Just stay out and wait it out and see where it goes from here. Because I think that's going to be the big possibility here. It's just having some patience, understanding that this is a situation that is volatile. And overall, if you can wait, then you're going to have a lot better, results. But I think sort of being there now is going to cause some problems. I definitely want to sort of get a little bit of a distance. Again, we have the divorce decree of them leaving. We have the Eight of Cups with abandonment and moving. Got the Fool making their own journey, making a lot of stuff happen on their own. And the Four of Cups, sort of looking into the past, is just not something they want to do right now. It just feels like that would create arguments, would create some friction, what have you. And I don't think you want to deal with any of that. At least that's what the tarot says. Leela, welcome. How you doing? Okay, I need some water. We're going to take a water break. Water break it is. All right. Take a water break. We got a lot of donations still to go, but we are ending soon. Chaos, will I meet that someone special? Chaos needs a little special in their life. If you're going to meet somebody special, we're going to meet them by using this deck of cards right here. Hopefully you get a better reading. Than what we just had. Meeting somebody special ending, okay? The Tower, Judgment, and the King of Wands. I really think you have somebody coming back from your past. It's somebody that is very volatile, doesn't look like somebody that you would welcome back, but I do think you end up getting them back. The Tower says that there's some level of destruction, some level of things not working out before that soon start to work out, or soon you get another chance. We say that because of Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, get a second chance at life, get a second opportunity with this, and the King of Wands. So that's definitely a second chance you want to take. So yeah, you will meet that someone special. Somebody from your past is coming back. And I think that is somebody you need to reevaluate. You need to be like, hey, is this an opportunity that I need? Is this somebody that I want to be with? Because I think that, yeah, this is somebody you want to be with indeed. Anyway, we're going to Fatine has a triple shot tonight. Okay. Fatine did not let me know any of the questions, so let's go to chat and pray that here we go. All right. Well, Omar's current feelings and intentions towards me. We're going for the Super Linares version 2. I'd show you the box, but I don't have time. It's a busy night, my friends. We got like 50 donations so far. And we're ending soon now. So we got 50 donations. We got to stop there. So I'm going to say that Omar's current feelings towards you are basically missing you. I mean, they're looking at you as somebody they miss, somebody that they'd like to get with, somebody who has a lot of potential. The Page of Swords says, I think they want to contact you. They're in that mode of sort of missing what they had or where you were at or things kind of like that, right? A Two of Cups says we want to re-meet. We want to start something again. We want to reinitialize what we had because what we had was special. We should not have abandoned it before. So I think that they're coming back. I think that they want to connect. I think they want to communicate. Two of Cups says so, along with a little bit of all of that other stuff. So Omar's looking pretty good. All right. Omar's been stalking you on LinkedIn. And that kind of says what I just said. That kind of reinforces what I just said, right? I think that they're looking for you. They're kind of looking at it. They're kind of wondering what you're doing. Ace of Pentacles says they want to hire you. No, just kidding. Ace of Pentacles does say that they want to see what you've been doing. So they have a reference point. Again, they miss you. They think about you. The Ace of Pentacles, they want to understand what you're doing, where you're going, what kind of things you're excited about, what kind of things you're dreaming about, where you're working, all this other stuff, but they can't contact you, it feels like. So they're just sort of using this as a sort of a side method to do that. Ultimately, the 5 says that, you know, they get to a degree of missing you where they just want to contact you. So I do think, again, they'll be reaching out. Queen of Swords says so, right? This is something, I don't know how you're going to react. You have mixed feelings about Omar. That's clear. So I don't know how you're going to react to that, but I do think that that is going to be an interesting kind of, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What will happen when Omar sees me in the ceremony with my family? That's what kind of ceremony we have with the family, what they're going to do. Oh, man. They're jealous. There's a little bit of jealousy in Omar. They've always been a little bit jealous, and I think that is going to be still here, right? They feel a little bit jealous about the ceremony. They feel like they want to be a part of it. They feel like they want to sort of be in there. They want to be a bigger part of your life. And I think that's what sort of convinces them to start working towards getting things back together, or working towards getting things back to a level where y'all can communicate again and get all that other stuff. Anyway, well, Abraham and his secretary are going to contact me for an internship, and will I work for them or will I not? Let's see what kind of connection with an internship, opportunities with the jobs and what have you. Is that going to be something that we can do? It really feels like the Hermit says no. I really don't think they're going to contact you. We have a bit of a defensiveness against contacting you. We have sort of trying to sneak in, but not really making it, not really getting that opportunity. Hermit says no. I just think the internship will be a little bit challenged. And no, I really don't think you're going to be working with them, in my opinion. I do not think they'll be contacting you, and I do not think that you will be working with them, at least not at this time, according to the tarot. All right, we got the quad shot done. We got Jamie Lee, boss's opinions about me. And we got Samantha with the triple shot. Got J Mad, Sarah Denise, Dash Controller, and a YouTube user. And we are out of here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What's going on here? Use a little bit of this deck. I like it. Jamie Lee, bosses sees opinions about me. 8 of Cups in the Moon. They feel like you have things going on, but you're not always sort of super focused on what you need to be focused on. You're distracted. I think you have some distractions. You have some things that came up, things that are sort of not exactly where you want them to be. You get distracted, but I think they either give you too much or there's some other things happening, but it just feels like you're just overly distracted sometimes with what they're giving you. 8 of Cups feels like that you're not exactly happy with the job all the time, but you do a good job, right? The Moon. Is this something where you're sort of picking things up, you're going forward, you're making it happen? They kind of like that, but then you need to tweak a couple of things and they really be a lot more happier with you. Overall, it feels like that they need some changes, and once the changes are made, they're going to be pretty interested and pretty excited about the whole thing. At least that's what I say. Samantha is up here with a triple shot, making it happen tonight. Samantha wants to know, will I get the apartment I have been looking at today? Samantha is apartment shopping, not wasting any time finding apartments, wasting time any time over there. 3 of Swords and a 5 of Wands. No. No, I don't think so. We're going with a thumbs down on that. You got a 5 of Wands. Either somebody else is applying, somebody else already has it. Overall, you may not just be content or happy with sort of where it is or what is going on with that. You definitely need to research that apartment a little bit more. That's what I'm saying. Like the first thing that came up in the intuition, research it more. Find out what's going on at that apartment, because the 3 of Swords is ultimately you don't want it. You just don't want it. At least that is my opinion. That's how it goes. Samantha also wants to know, will I be friends from C when I move? So Samantha's getting out of here, but wants to keep friends with the people that are local. C is, I guess, local, and we want to kind of stay friends with them. Hit them up on Instagram, Facebook, whatever you do over there. Yeah, absolutely. That looks fantastic. That looks amazing. Six of Pentacles and a Nine of Cups. It really feels like that you are tight. And in fact, I would say after you move, you're even better friends. It feels like a lot of things just sort of work themselves out. A lot of things aren't as sort of stressful or sort of in our face, since we're not in our faces. Six of Pentacles says they have a lot of things that they want to sort of work out with you. And the Nine of Cups is ultimately you have a very nice level of friendship. You have a very nice connection even after you leave. And the last one is, will my next boyfriend live in the same town as me? My intuition says no. My intuition says absolutely no. No, no, and no. Let's focus on this. Let's see what's going on with the cards. But the intuition says no. The tower, oh my. I mean, the intuition kind of on point here with the cards. The tower kind of says this is somebody that is either moving or just moved, or there's some of this mobility with them, right? The tower. A lot of instability with maybe where they're living, how they're going, what's happening, what's going on with that. Seven of Pentacles says they're trying to restart things. They're trying to rebuild from scratch. So I don't think that they live in the same town. I think they live in some place different. Seven of Pentacles, I need to rebuild everything. You have the tower collapse, and you have the Seven of Pentacles planning for success, planning for tomorrow. Overall, Five of Swords just feels like that being stable is a challenge for your next boyfriend. It really is. Being stable is such a dramatic challenge, such a thing where they want to be, but in reality, it's just something that they're not good at. They're just not good at, right? The stability just doesn't come natural, and it's kind of challenged for them to have that overall in their life. We had a couple more reads going on here. We got J Mad. Anything coming up in my love life? Let's see what's going on with all of that. Oh, man. Oh, can we use? I think we can use indeed. We can use the tarot of something, 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 something. There you go. The tarot of that. J-Matt, anything coming up in the love life? What kind of passion, what kind of love can we get connected with? Queen of Swords and a King. Oh, nice. Nice. J-Man, I think you're looking at a Gemini, my friend. I think you are looking at a Gemini as far as love life, action-oriented, getting it happening, making it, all of that. The Queen and the King of Swords. All about communication, all about the twins, all about the Gemini action over there. So I think you encounter a Gemini here. Six of Coins says it's too good to be true. It really is too good to be true. It feels like there's something awkward, something kind of weird about this. Six of Coins is a little bit of too good to be true. Oh, yeah. I think this is a wild ass time. What I think, J-Mad. I think this is a wild time. Something is going on over here. Something is happening over here. And I think you are in for quite an unusual time with this particular one, in my opinion, J-Mad. So that was coming up in your love life. That's going to be one you're coming back for. You're going to be like, oh my God, please help me. I got a Gemini and this and this and this happened. Anyway, Sarah, which one should I chicks to? Fasting or keto? Let's find out. Trina, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Sarah wants to know, fasting or keto? All right. We got a throwdown right now.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Fasting is here. Keto is here. Let's look at fasting. Perspective and death. Look at keto. Oh, wow. Keto's much better. Keto seems to be much better. The problem that you're having, fasting sucks. You're getting hungry. You're sitting there like, all I can think about is food. And just this fasting thing sucks. If people want me to have 1 meal, 2 meals a day, all my friends are eating. I'm eating at work. I'm watching people eating. Screw this, right? Screw this. It's death. Something's got to change. We're not going to be happy. We're not content with this fasting thing. So I think fasting's out. I think fasting is it. It is just out, okay? Perspective, again, like you're just seeing people eating, right? It's like when you buy a Honda. Now, everybody that has a Honda, you start seeing Hondas everywhere. And before, you didn't notice a Honda, but now everybody seems to have a Honda or Toyota or whatever. Perspective in death. Everybody's eating all the time and are freaking hungry. Keto, much better. Ten of Cups says you can get into keto. Like all your health stuff just improves with keto. The Ten of Cups says you can feel home with it. If I'm hungry, I can eat. I'm not dying over here. It does take a little more maintenance, but at least I'm not just dying over here. I can have some salads. I can have some beef. I can go have a steak, what have you. Seven of Cups says I have so many more options. So many more options. That is going to be the key, right? That is going to be the key. Anyway, all right, this is the Enchanted Soul Tarot, but trimmed. Enchanted Soul Tarot, but trimmed. So in case you wonder what that is, a lot of people are asking, that is what it is. Denise is next. Denise, should date KA. Let's see. We got Dice and then YouTube user, and then we are out of here. Spiritualist joined just in time. Coco joined just in time for all of us leaving. Spiritualist and Coco. Perfect timing. Not eating sucks. I know it is. I know it is indeed. Carla, I already did yours. I did yours after money. Remember I said I'd do yours after money, and I did yours after money, Carla. So rewind. Anyway, should I start dating KA? Four of Wands, High Priestess, the lovers? Absolutely. Absolutely. We get the love balloons up in here. Absolutely, you should start dating KA. I think you should mount them immediately. You got a Four of Wands over here. Happy home, happy family. The connection that is important. High Priestess, so many good things, interesting things, wonderful things. And the lovers really just pans the entire thing out, makes everything wonderful and beautiful. Denise, that is a grand old thumbs up with dating KA. Dice Controller, okay, is the coworker I'm crushing on a tease. Okay. All right, Dice Controller is still obsessed with the coworker. You're still crushing on the coworker. Dice, you're still crushing on that coworker. Why don't you just go say hi at this point? Just go say hi. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just go say hi. I think that's it. I think that's the focus right now. Okay, on to tease. There are tease. Justice card, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. You need to be very direct with this individual. You just need to be direct. Like, yo, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, let's go take a drink or something. You know, let's think, see what's going on. The Nine of Swords says, yeah. I mean, you just got to get in there. You got to get in there and make it happen. You got to stop crushing. You just got to dive in and either go. You got to go for the gold. And if she crushes your heart, that's the way life works. Now, sources, get in there and just make it happen at this point. Because Justice card says you just make yourself miserable. You're like, you know, a little bit obsessed. You're a little bit you're just making yourself miserable. Nine of Swords, you're concerned about it. You're thinking about it too much. Just go in and make it or break it. Go in and make it or break it, but give it your best shot. Give it your best shot. But no, I don't think they're a tease. I think they're just kind of waiting for you to make a move if you're interested. Just, you know, make a move. Like, what's wrong? I think that guy likes me, but they ain't making a move, so I'm kind of confused. You need to make the move. You know, just sort of say, yo, what's going on? My name is Dice. And I like your booty. Or, you know, well, maybe not that. Anyway, my chances for the job applied a while ago. The benefits employee specialist, I already did that. Benefits employee record specialist, I did that. My chances for the job a while ago. Benefits was, that's the same thing. That's the same thing. Community living. Community living, where my chances. I already did that. My sister repeatedly tells me to not put my money in RRSP account while she's doing it herself, saying it's a bad investment. What the hell's going on here? All right. Sister is getting your investment, and she's doing it, but she's telling you don't do it. Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know. Did she lose money? It feels like it's unstable. That's what her thing is. She made some money. She lost some money. But it feels like it's just unstable, and she doesn't want you to be in the same instability, right? The instability. That Nine of Cups, there's a lot of things that she likes about it, but there's a lot of things she don't like about it. So if you want to jump in there, you're going to have a really kind of a weird time. Six of Wands is ultimately, she's had some level of success, but the instability is what she's telling you to avoid, right? Because, I mean, you may have a guy, and guy looks great, but they're a hot mess. So when she's warning you about the dude, even though she slept with him, that means that they're a hot mess and she's already had the experience and she's letting you know to not do it yourself. Seven of Pentacles says ultimately there are better options out there for you to invest in. And I think those are what you should go into, right? But she's just worried about you. She's worried. She's worried about your stability. And my stability is done for tonight. We're now ending. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow.